Hello and welcome to the special report from Krights Television. There is a law in America today that is unconstitutional and illegal upon its face. This law we have talked about a number of times is USC 42, Chapter 7, Subchapter 4, Part D, Subsection 666. This law is one of the most vile laws that has ever been written in American history. This law targets and enslaves. This law requires that states, upon the rendering of a divorce decree, designates one person to be a non-custodial parent, to where the non-custodial parent is targeted from that point on for child support, for reduction of parenting time, for reduction of their rights as an American citizen. This law incarcerates, this law removes driver's license, work permits. This law allows the garnishment of wages from your paycheck whether you owe child support or not. This law. In the challenging of the law on its constitutionality, there's the need for an argument. And in this case, the argument that has been constructed is that the creation of a subclass of American citizens with diminished access to rights equal to all Americans through an instrument of the court is unconstitutional and illegal. It is unconstitutional to establish a subclass of American citizens and to require them to perform at a higher level than any other American citizen, and unless they do so, to bring punitive measures against them, simply for getting a divorce. And that is what's happening. We're going to challenge this. There are 25 million minimum non-custodial parents in America today who are suffering gravely, who are not being allowed to see their children simply because the need of this law and the child support enforcement agencies in this country to maintain conflict in the lives of ex-spouses, to pit the children against both parents. And we have this going on a regular basis. Recently, a reporter in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, used a child to portray one parent as a deadbeat parent. This must stop. The issue of deadbeat parents that is being portrayed by the media today is a situation. The word deadbeat dad is as discriminatory and prejudicial as words used against a class of American citizens through the 50s and 60s. We have attorney generals in this country that are attempting to alienate children from their parents simply so their state can collect more child support. It is a tactic of propaganda that is being spread across this nation, and it must be stopped. Non-custodial parents are good American citizens who are standing to do all that they can, fighting to do all that they can to be able to be involved in the lives of their children, and they are being thwarted by the very system that is there to help them. The time has come. The time has come for full Senate investigations, federal investigations into the child support enforcement system in America today. The time has come. The states have been allowed to write money that was originally paid in for the children, to write this money off and absorb it into their own agencies. This is called undistributed collected funds. Undistributed collected funds, which there is a fund in every state in this country, at times millions of dollars that have been collected from non-custodial parents, and for some reason has been lost and not been sent on to the children that it was originally paid to. This money is taken into a state treasury, and the states have actually written laws that allows them to absorb this money into their own agency, therefore paying themselves for their own inability to serve our children. The time has come. These agencies have not been audited. These agencies have not been investigated. And the time has come to designate an independent prosecutor and open for Senate investigations into the child support enforcement system in America. We are calling for a full amnesty of all punitive measures brought against non-custodial parents in America or any of the American territories. An amnesty against incarceration, an amnesty against the taking of driver's license, an amnesty against the taking of work permits, an amnesty upon the collection of arrearages. Until the child support enforcement agencies in this country and the privatized child support enforcement agencies in this country can guarantee that they can provide a 99.99% accuracy rate. And we at Krights Radio are going to challenge the constitutionality, and I promise you non-custodial parents, by the overturning and the reformation of this law 42666, you will be able to see your children again. There will be incentives to guarantee and to enforce parenting time. There will be no need for shared parenting bills because child support will be divided evenly among both parents. Because it is without a doubt in the best interest of our children for both parents to be equally involved in the lives of their children. And when both parents are equally involved in the lives of their children, child support, financial child support, the issues of taking care of your children financially diminish. Because when parents are involved in the lives of their children, they will go to no end to see that their children are getting all that they need financially. Once again, I say that with the reformation of this law, 42:7, subchapter 4, part D, subsection 666, is unconstitutional and illegal. The issue of shared parenting will be addressed. You will see your children. You will share in their lives. There will be reformation and reunion. Thank you for being with us on this edition of Special Report from Krights Video. Join us on Krights Radio for our syndicated show, The Message. Peace. God bless.